Good morning, you guys. It is January 3rd. We have our appointment today. This is going to be our dating ultrasound, and we get to hear the baby's heartbeat. I'm so excited. This is going to be my first appointment with my new midwives. New, I say new. They're really my old midwives that I had with my other kids. So they're not here in town. That's one thing, is it's in a whole different town that we used to live in. So that's where we're going, and I'm really excited. What's gonna happen today, we're gonna do the ultrasound, which we have to find out how far along I really am. We know kind of roughly, because at my 8-week it looked like an 8-week baby, but I was never dated, so because it was like an outside ultrasound place. But yeah, so we have our appointment today, and I'm really freaking excited about it. So take you on that journey today.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but
It's time.
and it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna
Alright, here's yolk set.
dive into you.
So it's feeds baby till placenta takes over 12 to 14 weeks.
But what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide.
Top of the head, down the bum.
Dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you.
Heartbeat in the chest there.
I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be.
170 is the
But I'm
heart
gonna
rate.
dive into you. And maybe I tried, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than to let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style
This
to
is
be
just
caught up in
umbilical
the middle
cord.
like this.
But I'm gonna dive into you.
Hi guys, so it's been a week later. I just forgot to talk about the appointment, so I'm gonna put that in right here. The appointment went amazing. If you guys don't know, I switched doctors and I'm going to my old clinic an hour away because of some very bad things that have happened. I actually have an entire video talking about all of the red flags and what truly happened. But yeah, so we went in, they checked me back. I did a urine sample, and obviously that came back perfectly fine. They did say that there could possibly be a UTI that may possibly occur, and that they sent it to the lab, but I have not heard back, so I'm assuming that I don't have one. Then we were taken to the ultrasound, and the ultrasound tech came in, she got us and everything, and we got to see baby. So that is. We also got dated as well. This is actually my first time being dated. At my old clinic, they wouldn't do an ultrasound until 12 weeks. That was one of the issues that we had. And so I haven't been dated. I was finally able to be dated, and I believe the baby was measuring 11 weeks 2 days. All of my kids have actually been measuring behind their actual period due date. So it's okay. But yeah, we still have a due date for July 20th. I'm so excited. So, yes, my due date is July 20th. However, I'm not going even to my due date. So that's one thing that I know it for sure, is that I'm not going to my due date. I will probably have like around July 4th maybe. So that's kind of what happened. We also, the most fun and awesome thing about the entire ultrasound, as you guys probably saw, we got a 3D. Our ultrasound tech, whom I absolutely love, she is probably one of my favorite ultrasound techs ever. She has done so many of my scans throughout the years. She just was like, okay, I'm gonna give you some 3D, you can kind of see the baby better. And I actually immediately cried once I saw the baby, because I saw like the legs and the arms, and it was like, oh my gosh, my baby is an actual like baby looking. And I've never seen one of my babies at 12 weeks. I was 11 weeks 5 days, so close enough. I have never seen one of my babies at that gestation, so it was really cool to see. And I immediately cried. I just started tearing up, and it was the most awesome thing to be able to see my baby in 3D at 11 weeks, you know? So yeah, the ultrasound went really well. Then we went back and talked to the doctor. We talked to the doctor. I'm doing midwives like I have with all of my pregnancies. The really sad thing about this one, she informed me that the midwife who delivered both of my babies has now retired. And it makes me want to cry, because she was my absolute favorite midwife. I absolutely loved her. I loved her service. I loved her. She just cared, you know? So we went back with this. She was a new midwife, which I actually really liked her as well. We sat down and we talked for 45 minutes. It was amazing. And it was so night and day difference from my last doctors that I left. We didn't sit down and talk about anything with my other doctors. They didn't even talk about my pain with those doctors, which is why I had the appointment. Just a whole bunch of stuff, but night and day difference between this doctor and the last. So just putting it out there. There are really good doctors out there, and you do not have to settle for shit. It was a really, really good appointment. And then we left, and it was an hour trip back home, obviously.